Alright, NFL Week 13 wrap-up. I was asked to do a full NFL wrap-up, so I'll attach it to the end of the Dolphins wrap-up. And the Dolphins started out pretty poorly today. They were down 7-0. Tyler Boyd had that big reception. And Tua Tagovailoa didn't play well in the first half. Dolphins took too many penalties, wiped out that great fake by Matt Hack, who would have scored a touchdown, but wiped that out. And the Dolphins were fortunate not to be down more. The fight between Tyler Boyd and Xavier Howard, that would have you'd have thought that would hurt the Dolphins more, as good as Xavier Howard has played. Of course, Howard had another interception today. For my money, he's a good candidate to be Defensive Player of the Year. But the Bengals' loss to Tyler Boyd seemed to just deflate their offense, and the penalty basically moved the field goal back, and they missed it, and the Dolphins were only down 1 point, as Jason Sanders has just been money all year long. And in the second half, Chan Gailey made some great adjustments, and the Dolphins' offense took off. And then, of course, the Bengals, they just couldn't get anything going. And we had that Donnybrook. I mean, Vontaze Burfict has left, but his spirit remains in Cincinnati. They are a dirty fucking team. A bunch of fucking motherfuckers. This is why these motherfuckers haven't won a goddamn motherfucking playoff game in 30 years. They're a bunch of fucking losers. The Cincinnati Bengals. What a pathetic franchise. I mean, they're so poor. They're so poorly run. They make the Wilpons look like Steve Cohen. I mean, you want to talk cheap. The Bengals invented cheap. I mean, jeez. Well, anyway, the Dolphins, you gotta love how the Dolphins stuck up for each other, how Brian Flores stuck up for his team. And that's basically why this team runs through a wall for him, unlike a certain former coach who players just despise. That's up there in New York right now. But the Dolphins, a couple of things concerning. You like to see when they get to the red zone, you like to see them punch the ball in, and 3 times they failed. Of course, Sanders accounted for 3 field goals that way. He made 4 field goals overall. Sanders is right now, if you ask me, the best kicker in the NFL. By the way, my Dan Marino great jersey plaque fell. I can't keep anything on the walls here. I tell you, this place is so terrible. You can't even put nails in the wall here. It just, I can't wait to get out of here. I'm cramped. I have no room to move around. No room to put anything. I need to get out of here. But anyway, and for what I'm paying, this small shit place, Anyway, the Dolphins, impressive second half defensively, and they get to win 19-7, and next week it's going to be fucking hell. They got to play the Chiefs, and the Chiefs did not play well tonight. Of course, because I bet on them. I mean, total lackluster game. They won the game 19-6. Got 5 field goals, but they 22-16. Excuse me. They got 5 field goals. I mean, if the Broncos were a better team, if Drew Lock had any ability whatsoever, the Chiefs would have lost this game. Let's go around the NFL. They forced the Falcons to let me down again. I bet on them. I mean, usually they split with the Saints, and they had their chances today. Had a Hail Mary at the end of the game. Yeah, this is another team in the red zone all afternoon. I mean, Julio Jones might be one of the best receivers in the NFL. But to him, the end zone is like lava. He can't get in there. If he gets in there, he'll melt like that guy in Volcano. I mean, The Atlanta Falcons. What can you say about them? They just always underachieve. Speaking of underachieving, in week 1 it was the Lions collapsing and the Bears coming back to win. Today it was the opposite, as Mitch Trubisky just dropped a ball, an easy handoff late in the game. Lions win 34-30. Chicago Bears have lost 6 in a row. And the pitchforks and torches are out for Matt Nagy. We got the Browns. Browns got off to a red hot start. Of course, because I took the Titans. Winning the game 41-35. As Tennessee tried to come back, but fell short. Baker Mayfield had 4 touchdowns in the first half. And it was, the Browns just coasted the rest of the way. Vikings, I finally stood away from the Vikings today in a bet. I didn't bet on them, and I'm glad. I mean, they tried to lose that game to the Jaguars so bad, but the Jaguars are so inept that the Vikings found a way to win in overtime, 27-24. And, of course, you got the most inept team of them all. Oh, that incredible team in the white and the green. They go uppy, up, they come downy, down, down. Up, boom, down, boom, crashing around. Loop-de-loop and defying the ground. Up, boom, down, crashing around. That incredible team in the white and the green. I mean, the Raiders played so poorly. Derek Carr had a horrible game. Jets had this game won. And with the Raiders having no timeouts, facing desperation, did an all-out blitz and left the wide receiver wide open on 2 consecutive plays. The first play, of course, Derek Carr missed his receiver. The second play, he didn't. Raiders score a touchdown. Jets 0-12. If you didn't know any better, you'd think the Jets are losing on purpose. I mean, just stunningly, just dumb. Colts beat the Texans in a close one. Deshaun Watson, a bad fumble at the end of the game, although it wasn't his fault. It was a terrible snap. Kyler Murray's been playing terrible as of late. Cardinals lose their 3rd straight. Rams win 38-28. In the shocker of the day, Giants beat the Seahawks 17-12 with Colt McCoy as their quarterback. So much for all that MVP talk about Russell Wilson. Oof. MVP? How about the LVP? And we're talking about Carson Wentz. He got benched today. Eagles lose again. Packers 30-16. Right now the Giants are sitting pretty right now for the NFC least. And if you want to talk about the team, the Los Angeles Chargers have clearly quit on their coach. I mean, Anthony Lynn is not a good coach. I mean, but the effort they gave today was just stunningly bad. Gunnar Olszewski got a punt return for a touchdown. The Patriots, at the end of the half, block a field goal and return it all the way for a touchdown. Gunnar had another long punt return. I mean, the Chargers special teams all year have been just brutal, but today it was an extra special teams for the friggin' Chargers. I mean, what are the Chargers doing? They lost 45-0. Justin Herbert played his worst game as a pro. Cam Newton didn't play well. I mean, everything the Chargers did today, they look like a team that quit. They quit on their coach. And maybe it goes back to last week when the end of the game there, when he quit on them. They were down. They had to score twice in the final 17 seconds, and he's calling a handoff. I mean, that's maybe that is why the Chargers quit today and lost to the Patriots 45-0. I mean, pathetic effort. I mean, I won't be shocked if tomorrow the Chargers fire their coach. I won't be. I mean, it was that bad of effort that you got to do something here in Los Angeles with the Chargers. I mean, That is as bad as it gets. And the Chargers special teams, I mean, they've traditionally been poor over the last decade or so, but today was just took the cake. 45-0. They didn't even show up. And that's week 13.